Hola mi gente, I am on location with photographer Sam LaHoz. So you end up photographing people before they become famous?
Well, I guess that's happened a few times.
A few?
Yeah, well, I guess there's Jewel, there's Duncan, Sheik,
Grae.
Sugar Ray, and I've also forgot some other people after we're famous, like certain presidents of the United States.
Is there a correlation between music and the people and your subject matter?
Well, a lot of it is probably because, to me personally, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a rock star and I wanted to, start my own band. And my parents never bought me a guitar. They kept saying, "Oh, next year, next year." And one day, I think my father brought me an acoustic guitar, and that didn't really go very well. But then eventually my sister gave me a camera and I started photographing. And that was like a whole different thing. I just really got into it. And the more that I did it, suddenly one day it just hit me. Why don't I start photographing something that I really know about, which is music. So I started photographing my own friends. And from that point on, then I started contacting smaller magazines and small record labels and asking them to see my work. And I started shooting for them. And some of these people became really famous. Some of them didn't.
But they will.
But they will.
Because I don't know any Latino photographers.
There are a few. You really have to look for it. Just like anything else, I think that you have to go beyond where you are. For me, growing up, to wanting to go into the arts, and it's hard because when you come from a working class or a poor family, it's hard to say, "Mommy, I want to be a painter, or I want to be a photographer," and what are you going to do with that? And then you have to explain that, well, which is what I did. I bring my mother's magazines, I bring my mother all kinds of books. It's like, look, you see this? This is shot by people. People photograph this, and they get paid a lot of money.
So you've had to persevere, is basically what?
Yeah, I had to persevere. The first few years that you get out of college and you try to make it out there, it's really hard because it's not easy. You want to go and say, okay, that's it, I give up. I'm going to go try to find a job where I could get medical benefits and get a stable income and forget about my degree. But if you stick with it, and I think I was lucky that I had a lot of people around me that were supportive and keep telling me to keep doing what I'm doing. There's the whole thing, believe in yourself, but a lot of it is persevering. Right. And more than believing in yourself, you have to stick with it. You eventually make it, and I know that there's nothing else that I'd rather be doing than this.
Good.
At this point, and I'll keep shooting until I physically can't shoot anymore.
So you can't click on the camera.
Right.